This is Verified, a show that debunks fake news from across Africa and beyond. My name is Linda.
And I, Tracey.
But first, a little lesson on terms and trends in the world of fake news.
Today, we discuss attribution. Attribution is the action of ascribing a work or remark to a particular author, artist, or person. Simply put, it's giving a clear indication about the source of your information.
In regard to the world of mis and disinformation, attribution is important as it qualifies and oftentimes attributes the veracity of information. For instance, if someone says about 1.2 million Kenyans are unemployed, you might ask, where did you get that from? The source they quote amounts to attribution. Perhaps they can thus reply, the latest data from the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics shows that.
It is important to note that for information to be certainly cleared as truthful or factual, the sources used in attribution must be trustworthy and believable. For instance, qualified experts, reputable organizations and people, comprehensive research statistics, and reputable media houses, among other reputable sources. So ever since the first case of monkeypox was reported, a lot of information regarding the disease has been circulating on social media. Some claim that monkeypox is a sexually transmitted infection. Others spread fake statistics on the actual number of infections and the symptoms an infected person manifests. If this information is not attributed to the World Health Organization, the Center for Disease and Control Prevention, or a verified social media account run by the affected country's Ministry of Health, don't be so quick to believe and share it. Piga Firimbi previously checked on the claims that monkeypox is a sexually transmitted infection and debunked these claims, attributing our findings to the World Health Organization and the CDC.
So Tracy, was the claim that monkeypox is sexually transmitted true?
I attributed the information to the World Health Organization. During a roundtable discussion uploaded on their official YouTube channel, Dr. Andy Seal, the World Health Organization's advisor on HIV, hepatitis, and other sexually transmitted infections, clarifies that monkeypox is not an STI but can be transmitted through close sexual contact. Just like one can contract a cold through sexual contact, but that doesn't necessarily make it an STI.
Interesting. In Kenya, this being an election year, a lot of fake news is being spread on social media. Fake newspaper front pages, fake digital cards, among others. Piga Firimbi recently looked into a headline purportedly from the Star newspaper claiming that Rigathi Gachagua was behind Wahome Gakuru's death.
Well, that's a brazen accusation. But for one to take the post seriously, then it must bear the logo, color, and even font used by the publication.
Yes, and this one had all those things. However, the Star later that day, through a tweet on their social media platform, dismissed the post as fake. A visit to their website showed a different cover of that day's issue.
Wow, people are getting crafty.
That is why attribution is very important. It helps you avoid falling prey to a lot of fake news and prevents the spread of propaganda. It is also important to note that a country's authority in a certain sector is the best place to start for attributing information.
Right. For example, statistics on Kenya's GDP would be the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics. Same way, information about wildlife in Uganda would be the Ugandan Wildlife Authority, all of whom often have social media handles or websites.
That reminds me of a claim that circulated, where an image of an injured man was posted besides an image of a dead lion. The claim circulating on social media being that the injured man killed this lion. People would even go on calling this man the modern-day Samson, tearing apart lions with his bare hands.
Was this true?
Nope. Well, there's the part where a lion invaded a community in Uganda's Kagadi district and attacked about 3 residents, according to reports. But in a statement issued by the Ugandan Wildlife Authority, the lion was shot down by an officer from the authority, not our Ugandan Samson, as claimed. And the statement was published right on the Ugandan Wildlife Authority verified Twitter account.
This goes to show that credible sources where we can accurately attribute information are often hidden in plain sight. A quick Google or social media search of the right source could spare us a lot of misinformation. You can access detailed versions of the fact checks mentioned on this episode on our website, pigafirimbi.africauncensored.online.
You can also share this episode to enlighten people on how and where to access credible information.
Without further ado, I have been your host, Tracey Bonareri.
And I am Linda Ngari.